Hi everyone, it's me, Sailor Uranus, Amara here, and today I'm gonna talk about, this one thing. So, alright, well, we've been doing this for about 7 years, so give or take. Are we running out of things to talk about? Well, first off, it would not be, but probably it's need be, you know, I don't think that we're running out of things to talk about. To be earnest with you, I don't think I am. Alright. So the film most likely would be, I guess, a follow up from the film I did. I don't know. Alright. Alright. Alright, so I think I may have made this film a long time ago, but alright, I'll make it now. Let's get started. Why do we make films at 7 in the morning? Well, it all started, about 7 years ago that we started making films in the morning. It was just, it was just the time we picked to do it. Now I know we could have made it later, and then it would have been more bright out, depending to what time of year it was and if it was raining or snowing or whatever. Um, this was just something we did. I mean, we just picked 7, and that's what time we made our films at. You know, yeah, we could have, but any time that we pick any other time to do it, it just doesn't, feel right. Yes, there were times where we had to do it at 9, and there were times where we did it at 8, but they were like in between of the times. And the grounds behind that were a little unlike too. So, yeah, a lot of folks might think, oh, why do you pick 7 in the morning to do it? I don't know. It was just the time that we started picking to do it. Uh, 7 years ago. Soon to be 8 years. You know. And I know a lot of you folks out here, like you probably, you know, probably think, oh well, probably wonder why we actually do it at 7 and we could have been doing it at some other time. But yeah, about 7 years ago, that was just the time we started doing it, and it is what it is. So to make a long story short, that would be the grounds for it. You know, now none of you folks would know that that's what time we make our films, because a lot of folks that YouTube doesn't show you the time or even give out the time anymore. And when they did, it was only on my side or whoever made the upload side, and it wasn't on their side. So yeah, it was just what time that we want to do our things, because there really wasn't any other time that we could do it. You know, because we have other things we had to do, and so we thought if we made it at 7, then that'd give us all the other time in the day to do all the other things we did. So that's the grounds to why we did it. Now I know you're going to say, oh, well, there were times where, you did it at 8 and there were times you did it at 9. Well, the times we did at 9 was back when we were borrowing someone else's reckoner, and to be kind to them, we would hold off until about 9. And then when we did at 8, it was more of a mistake that happened. Since even though we did have our timer set aside, our one of our far speaker timer, you had to shift it off and shift it on and turn it, shift it back and shift it ahead. And so we didn't do that, and it was supposed to wake us up, but it did not until that time, which was wrong, which actually was right. And it wasn't too long before they go back to doing that again. So that's why we do all our films at 7. I know if we started doing them at a later time, it would already be bright out, which folks say won't start getting bright out to about close to 5, which that probably won't happen until at least the next month or so. You know, so it is what it is. Hope y'all like this film, and if you like the film, then watch the film we made over here, or follow us here at Sailor Moon for Life. I'm Sarah Uranus Amara. Hope you like this film.